feel like it could really become an it bag. It does remind me of a similar Celine bag that's out at the moment. With the whole like big bags thing coming back, I don't know if people would be willing to invest in such like a teeny tiny bag. A random collection called the LV Confetti collection. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. I was recently on Instagram looking at Foxy LV and Info.LV2's Instagram, and I noticed that they were sharing new release Louis Vuitton bags that are going to come out, and I wanted to discuss it with you guys and ask what you thought. I don't know if I just found this hilarious, guys. A sneak of a bag was the Lowkey Hobo bag because I feel like this is just like so not what Louis Vuitton is usually like. You know, they do a lot of crazy collections. We just saw like Pharrell's Western theme collection, Tyler the Creator's collection, and not to mention some of like the monogram pieces that they do. And then we have this like very low-key bag, and I just think in the name it's just trying so hard to be quite luxury. Like, I just can't even deal with it. But Louis Vuitton, I think they're really good at just capturing a massive audience, and they just got all the bags covered. And although I don't feel like this bag is very Louis Vuitton, like what I think of when I think of Louis Vuitton, they have done a lot of hobo bags in the past. I mean, you think of the artsy, the Pochette Matisse Hobo, well, they've done a lot of hobo bags, right? And it's coming back in fashion. I mean, they even released a carry-all, and they're releasing that now in like navy blue empreinte. So the low-key hobo, yeah, I guess it is going with the trends, and it does fit into Louis Vuitton. And it does have a little less of a low-key vibe, I would say, because it does have that little bit of a logo at the bottom, and the side has a lock mechanism, which I believe assists you in adjusting the strap. When I first saw it, I thought, nah, it's kind of just like trying too hard to be quite luxury, and it's just a bit silly. But you know, to be honest, it does look like a very practical bag, and it looks like they're going to release it in a few colors. I think if you did buy this bag, you would probably wear it a lot because it's one of those styles that is just so easy to wear every day. Another bag that is very trending at the moment that's very similar is this new Saint Laurent Hobo bag, which I actually talked about on Kat and Amy's live on the weekend. So if you want to watch that, I was a guest in their show. It was really fun. We talked about like the hobo bag trend, and yeah, I guess Louis Vuitton is just, you know, feeding into that trend again. What do you guys think of it? 3,300 euros, and will be coming out in April. The next bag that I thought is similar vibes is this GM Capucines. Now, I would have thought usually big capucines aren't that popular, but with the whole trend towards these like big bags coming back, seems like Louis Vuitton is offering even bigger slouchier bags. And the Capucines is a bag that can develop a slouch if it's in a larger size. I was doing research for a video about Angelina Jolie's bags. I don't know if I've released it yet, but if I have, then yes, check it out on my channel. But I was researching bags that Angelina Jolie has, and she happens to have a few Capucines bags, and she tends to buy them in the bigger sizes as well. And the way she wears them, they tend to be quite slouchy, and it gives me the same vibe as like a Fendi Peekaboo, you know, when it gets that like saggy look, or even like a really beat up Kelly bag. So I think that's the vibe they're going for. They're going for that, like, you know, old money, quite luxury look with like the beat up bag, and you can definitely achieve that look with a larger size like the GM. And it looks like this Capucine is going to be offered in the Millesime leather, which is said to be a more premium leather. It's much more expensive, it's very desirable, it's very high quality. So it's good that Louis Vuitton are offering like high quality leathers, because I know that, you know, I've been a bit bitter about Chanel lately, but you know, sometimes their leather is very questionable. As much as they like to say they use the most highest quality lambskin, it just doesn't always seem like the case. But it looks like Louis Vuitton is really trying to pay attention now to some of their quality, and they are investing in high quality leathers, and you see that in Pharrell's collections as well. So I'm really curious to get my hands, or just like see this Millesime leather in real life and see what it's like. It gives me a similar vibe to like Berenia leather from Hermes, but I'm not sure if it will be like that. Living Less with Meredith has a Millesime bag, so I'll link that below as well if you're curious to know more about it. This bag is not going to be cheap. As I said, it's a more premium leather, 11,400 USD, and it's going to come out the same time as a Lowkey Hobo bag. This one just looks like, I guess, some non-premium leather. Maybe it's similar to like the usual leather they use on the Capucines, and it's in like a two-tone effect, 8,600, and it also comes in the black, which I feel like will give you that more Angelina Jolie oversized Capucines vibe, which I'm loving the look of, with her little newspaper hanging out. Now, speaking of Angelina Jolie, I did notice on the runway a tote bag which looks very similar to one that Angelina Jolie has been seen wearing, and I think it's similar to this Cabas mezzo that they used to do, I think, in 2011. So this is another tote bag that looks like it's going to come out soon. That we saw a lot of sneaks on the runway of other bags that are going to come out, but this one in particular I feel like is very commercial, and I feel like it could really become an it bag, particularly with big bags coming back and practical bags coming back, and just, you know, the Neverfull has been like this cult classic for such a long time. It's about time we had another tote bag go viral, so this one could be a good option. Going back to the Lowkey bags, there's also going to be a Lowkey shoulder bag from the same collection in April, and it's going to be offered in the similar colorways. You know, you've got the gold with the it's like tan with contrasting white stitch, which is a very classic look. You know, it definitely reminds me of like the Hermes gold that you see on Birkins, or, you know, even something like this natural Kelly bag. This one is from 2000, but they did it in a contrasting stitch as well. It gives it that like really classic heritage look. But yeah, you do have to do the stitches quite well because it is quite visible. That tells me that they will make these bags well, because you can't do wonky stitching if you have a contrasting stitch. It's like way too obvious. So perhaps these bags will also be crafted really well compared to maybe some of their more I don't know, like pochette accessories or something like that. But this bag does remind me of a similar Celine bag that's out at the moment, part of the Triomphe line. It's also a shoulder bag. And yeah, these bags, they do give me Celine vibes a little bit as well. But as I said, it's going to be offered in the white and the black as well, with that lock on the front, which looks like it just kind of like clips. And then it doesn't have a zipper or anything, it's like open, but that thing in the middle kind of just makes it more secure. But there is a zip on the inside, and it looks like it's got like either a suede or a microfiber interior. Then there's the LV just in case. I've mentioned this before, but I wanted to know, guys, do you think the just in case bag will sell that well? Because it's rather small, and with the whole like big bags thing coming back, I don't know if people would be willing to invest in such like a teeny tiny bag. But the shape of it is quite unique. It opens like that, and then has a gusset, and I believe it's going to be available in the reverse monogram as well as the, you know, classic monogram. And then there is also going to be this random collection called the LV Confetti collection. And this, I don't know what the significance of this collection is. I think it's just another like funky colorway that Louis Vuitton decided to release. It looks like it's like a canvas finish by zooming in on the pictures. And there's a carry-all bag, which again is that whole hobo bag trend. But it has a extra pouch, which adds a little bit of practicality to it. Very light fabric, and then it has embroidered into it, like, or it's like a jacquard probably. It has within the jacquard like a Louis Vuitton multicolor logos all through it. And then it also comes with a really cool bag charm, which is like a clochette that has a mirror, which I think makes it a lot more elevated. Then if you're not into that, they've also got just a little wallet, but I imagine this wallet would be really hard to keep pristine because, one, it's a wallet, so it's going to be chucking it everywhere, and two, it's white canvas. So yeah, this is not going to be easy to maintain, but it is adorable. And I think if you're going to get one of these bags, it would be awfully tempting not to buy like the matching SLG. And there will be a Neverfull in this collection as well, which of course is a cult favorite and a on the go MM. So a lot of like tote style bags in this Confetti collection. The name is quite cute though, right? I don't know if they'll release any more bags in the Confetti collection, like a pochette or like a smaller bag, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. So anyways, that's just some of the latest bags coming out. Let me know, what do you think of these low-key bags that Louis Vuitton are doing? Are you tempted to buy any? I'm not, because I'm currently, you know, trying to do low buy year, and if I'm going to buy something, it will probably be Hermes. I've been really stalking on the pre-love market the Tutti Frutti collection lately. I'm just really obsessed with it, but yeah, can't really find anything that I necessarily want in the right condition. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys on my next one. Bye!